Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And don't you want to know why your government shut down? Why Schumer's holding it hostage? Well, we've talked about it a little bit here, but there's actually another hidden reason. And I think you should know. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. From way back before the shutdown started, I told you guys Schumer wants this shutdown to happen because he's feeling pressure from the AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez side of the party, especially from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez herself, who a lot of people believe will make, her presence felt in the Senate primary against Schumer. Now, that's definitely one of the reasons, but Mike Johnson, he revealed one of the big reasons yesterday when he stepped to the microphone, stepped to the podium, and really told everybody what's going on. See, tomorrow is the No Kings protest, by the way. And if you talk to anybody about this, you can point this out to them. The No Kings protest is basically self-confirming. Because if you had a king or a dictator, you couldn't have these protests. So, yeah, you're right, no kings. It's just something else they latched onto. Last time it was, the Russia thing. Now it's no kings. They need a slogan. They need something to work with. Anyway, well, apparently the left of the party, the far progressives, they really wanted this shutdown to continue into the No Kings Day protests. So they'd have a talking point. So that's what we're fighting against. We're fighting for health care, but they needed that talking point. Otherwise, it just looks like a really big temper tantrum, which in essence it is. Johnson actually revealed the whole game here in this speech. I want you to listen to it, watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Now, tomorrow, the Democrat leaders are going to join for a big party out on the National Mall. They're going to descend on our Capitol for their much-anticipated so-called No Kings rally. We refer to it by its more accurate description, the Hate America rally, okay? And I'm not sure how anybody can refute that. If you think about what's going to happen here tomorrow, you're going to bring together the Marxists, the socialists, the Antifa advocates, the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing of the far-left Democrat Party. That is the modern Democratic Party. That's where they've gone. And the Hate America rally is the common theme among all those groups. Listen to the language they use themselves. Many of them don't like living in America. They hate capitalism. They hate our free enterprise system. They hate our principles. They hate the ideas that we come in to work every day to fight for, to preserve, in the greatest nation in the history of the world. They hate the idea of individual freedom and limited government. They hate the idea of the rule of law. They fight against it all the time. They hate the idea of peace through strength. They lobby against it all the time. Individual freedom, limited government, the rule of law, peace through strength, fiscal responsibility, free markets, human dignity, the things that lead to human flourishing, the things that made us the greatest nation in the history of the world. They're opposed to law enforcement. They're opposed to military. And their votes show it over and over. That's the collection of voices that you'll hear tomorrow that the Democrats will go out and raise their hands with and cheer with. And some of these people are so blinded by their hatred of President Donald Trump that they can't find one reason to celebrate America or all that we've accomplished and continue to accomplish under this new administration. Now, obviously, every American has every right to exercise their First Amendment freedoms. I'm personally a big advocate of that. I spent the first 20 years of my legal career in the federal courts before I came to Congress defending the right to free speech. They have the right to do it. Republicans, by the way, are the party that fights to maximize your liberty. And we believe, just as our founders did, that every American has been endowed by God himself with unalienable rights, and that includes the rights to life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. But tomorrow, this rally is not about freedom. It's about the opposite. For many of our Democrat colleagues, tomorrow is about creating really a spectacle. That's what they've been doing here every day of the shutdown with their little TikTok videos and their publicity stunts, and they're going to do it in a much larger venue tomorrow. And as the shutdown drags on, it's becoming increasingly clear that this spectacle is the reason the Democrats have refused to reopen the government.